Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Thursday Night Net of the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net we call every Thursday at 8 p.m. on the frequency of 146.460. No PL tone and no offset. My call sign is K0MAD, and my name is Sean. While this is not an emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, just call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic at this time? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. We'll move on with announcements. Our goal with Simplex net is to communicate as far as possible. Direct antenna to antenna without the use of a repeater. I will be using net logger for check-ins on the net, so if you wish to, you can check in early by monitoring the Oars Simplex net there. The net is being streamed live on my YouTube channel, which is Ham Radio with K0MAD. So if you want to say sound or you missed part of the net, go ahead and just look it up and you'll be able to find it. Anyway, do we have any announcements of interest to amateur radio? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. Let's see, how about any short time or mobile check-ins? All right, no mobile check-ins. We'll move on to Dave, nope, not Dave, it's Rich. KB0RHA is first on the net logger list. How you doing, Rich?
No, doing pretty good, Sean. Thanks for doing the net. Not a whole lot going on. Just got back in the house from helping my son do some stuff, and got here just in time for the net. So that's about all we've got going on here. Anyway, thanks for doing the net. 7-3, everybody. Back to net control. KB0RHA.
All right, Rich. Well, thanks for checking in. 5-9 plus a little over here in Aurora. So good to hear from you. And let's see, next on the list is Dave, KE6GAE over in Rogersville.
All right, KB0NHX with the rest of the net. This is KE6GAE. Good evening, Sean. Thanks for doing the net.
Try again, Dave.
Got it announced. Got the Fox Hunt announced on the Nix Cadet. So hopefully we'll bring quite a bit of people on for that. Other than that, been a great week of work. So yeah, I'm being a smart aleck. So I'm ready for this week to be over. But other than that, that's about all we got, Sean. Thanks for doing the net. We'll pass it back to net control. KE6GAE, back to net control.
Well, Dave, I'll answer you, even though you called me KB0NHX. Anyway, you're 5-5, and also I heard you jump in there on the net a little bit ago and mention the fox hunt. I'm glad you did, because every time I tried checking in, I kept getting stepped on or something. I don't know. Maybe I didn't have the tone set right. But thanks for announcing that for me. And we'll say 7-3 to you and move down to Jimmy. Let's see, K0DGB.
Hello, Sean, and everybody else on the net. Now, this weather's hard to beat. I hope it lasts. I hope the snow's gone. I haven't been doing much of anything but hanging around here and doing all right. But other than that, everything's going good. Back to you, Sean. KE0DGB.
All right, Jimmy. Hey, good to hear you. And, yeah, you're making it in plenty strong tonight. About like you normally do. You know, about a 5-7, 5-8 over here in Aurora. So, thanks for checking in, Jimmy.
Yep, good hearing everybody. Talk to you next week.
All right, well, let's see who we got. Oh, we got Lee on there. N7LP up in Mount Vernon. Hey, what was all that smoke I seen up there your direction earlier, Lee?
I'm not sure. I know what I was doing, but I don't know that I was doing that much smoke. So I don't know exactly what you're talking about there. I was just burning a little bit of odds and like yard work, but I have no idea what the large amount of smoke was.
Yeah, I went and visited my wife and had lunch there in Mount Vernon, and off to the west and north of Mount Vernon there was just a huge plume of smoke, and it could have been quite a bit further away too. I don't know, but it was quite the cloud of smoke.
Yeah, I guess I didn't see it. But then again, my where I'm at, there's lots and lots of trees, so I probably didn't get a chance to see it once I drove away a little ways away. Anyhow, that's all I've been doing is just yard work. Anyhow, send 7LP back to net.
All right, Lee. Thanks for checking in. 5 and 5 for you, and we'll have 4 micro foxes for that hunt on the 12th. So instead of having a couple of 5 watt or 1 watt, it'll be 4 micros. So I think that'll make it a little better. Anyway, thanks for checking in, and we'll move down to Mel KF6OZ in Mount Vernon.
Good evening, Sean. This is KF6OZ, Mel in Mount Vernon. Everything's going along well here today, and finally did get a hold of Doc, and I had a pleasant conversation with him on the air today. And, talked about things technical related to these foreign-made radios, and I don't think we come to a conclusion about anything, how it works, but we figured out along the way, Doc figured out the workarounds that makes it work and get his job done. So I guess getting the job done is what's important. I didn't have any idea what the smoke was because I went to the optometrist today, and when I came home, I took a nice nap. So I wasn't alert and watching what was going on in my neighborhood, I guess. Thanks for running the net. Back to you. Yeah, 6OZ.
Yeah, I just noted it was I bet somebody was burning their field off is what it, just what it looked like, because it was a pretty large cloud of smoke. But anyway, Mel, thanks for checking in. 5 and 8, great signal down here in Aurora. All right, well, we're at the bottom of the list. This is KE0MAD with the Oars, Thursday Night Simplex Net. Do we have any over-the-air check-ins? Please call now.
KE0LTG.
Lawrence, KE0LTG, go ahead.
Well, I guess I'm having a good week. I managed not to have to do jury duty. Right as they was taking us up from the pool to go to the courtroom floor to start picking out who they're going to use, the person made a guilty plea, and so that probably saved me a day and a half to 3 days of jury duty. So I got out of that, and then got a call later that the dentist wanted me in. They had a cancellation, so that's what I did this afternoon and got that out of the way. So I guess all in all, it was better than 3 days of jury duty, so I was thankful I didn't get locked away for 3 days.
Yeah, I'll bet. Well, you got any new or interesting projects there, Lawrence?
Oh, I'm sure there's something going on. I was doing some of my sailboat reading here. That's a lot of laws on sewage and all that going on when you're doing a sailboat. And then maybe next week I'll be getting my scooter licensed and out on the road. It's been running pretty good, that 400cc Yamaha scooter. And just relaxing a little bit here after a few days. I did some stuff for my sister, cut a board that she wanted a certain size and that. So a lot of my stuff right now is I get a call, they want help right away. So it's not like you scheduled everything in advance. But anyway, I've been doing some with the Shark RF Shark thing, and getting a little radio in that way. I also did some Peanut Client the other day, and then talked just a little bit with a guy on Echolink. So it's handy to turn on so fast and have it at your fingertips. Anyway, we're looking forward to the Hamfest, and I will try to learn more about that Mesh-tastic program. So I'll say 73 to the group. Hope they can meet us on the 22nd at the Mark for our net and enjoy it as we will. KE0LTG, Claire.
All right, Lawrence. Hey, thanks for checking in. And, hey, great signal. Of course, you're just, half a mile down the road from me. Anyway, we are at the bottom of this. We're going to take one more check-in on the omnidirectional, and we're going to start swinging that beam around. This is KE0MAD.
KE0HFS.
KE0HFS, Joe over there in Billings. How you doing?
Oh, doing pretty good. Went to Springfield, got a couple of things, brought the old Mesh-tastic thing with me, and was just seeing if I can pick anybody up out there.
Did you have any luck with that?
I ended up getting 2 in Springfield. I didn't get anybody in Republic. You can get the notes, we just can't get people to talk to you.
Yeah, I noticed we went over and ate at that Japanese place over there on the west side of Springfield, and a couple of them popped up right behind there. So in those duplexes back there, I guess somebody has got a couple nodes. But other than that, a couple over by the hospital, and that's about all I've ever hit over there.
Yeah, I can usually hit one in Kansas Expressway and James River, and we went to Glenstone. I hit 2 of them over there, so they're out there.
Yep. Well, we'll keep expanding it. It'll get better. It's already way better than it was when I first started doing it. So nothing to complain about there. But anyway, thanks for checking in, Joe, and we'll catch up with you on down the road. This is K0MAD. If there's no other check-ins, I'm going to jump on over to the beam and start swinging around. All right, this is K0MAD, and we're on the flat side. We're pointed to the southeast, and we're looking for over-there check-ins for the Oars net. Please call now.
Paul, KD0, EOA, and Cape Fear.
Hello, Paul. How you doing? KD0, EOA. You having a good week so far, this nice weather?
Yeah, fairly good. I had been sick, and then I got well, went to the doctor, got well, now I'm got more crud, so, but I'm not feeling as bad as I had been. It's still nice to go outside and sit a little bit. I've been pedaling with a few little projects here in the shack and keeping busy.
Well, that's a good thing to do, especially if you're not feeling too well. But anyway, hey, thanks for checking in, and it's getting to be lake weather. I'm going to have to get the boat out of storage and head your way pretty soon, Paul.
Yeah, I'm starting to see more fishing boats out. When was that? Saturday or Sunday? I even seen a couple pontoon boats. So people are starting to come out and enjoy the little warm weather.
Yep, that's what I'm getting ready to do. So, yeah, I'll be out there slinging that line across the lake. Anyway, Paul, thanks for checking in. 5 and 6 signal report for you tonight. Good and clear. No noise tonight. I've been liking this. HF, on the other hand, has been kind of noisy. Something going on down the road from me. So we'll say 7-3, and we'll catch up with you again, Paul. This is K0MAD, and I'm going to jump over to the vertical side now.
Okay, well, you're nice and quiet in here, nice and loud, too. And I hope to get to talk to you next week, 73.
All right, 7-3. Okay, we're back on the vertical side. This is K0MAD, still pointed to the southeast, looking for further check-ins for the Oars Thursday night. Simplex net, please call now.
Yeah, Dustin, we're trying to build it up out here. bunch of them over by Joplin, far southwest Missouri, but not a whole lot going on here. I've got one up on a 200-foot feed mill, which is doing a lot.
All right, nothing heard to the southeast. This is K0MAD. Looking east now. Looking for further check-ins for the net. This is K0MAD. All right, nothing there. Looking northeast towards Springfield. This is K0MAD with the Oars. Thursday Night Simplex net. Looking for check-ins. All right, pointed to the north and west by about 5 degrees up towards Stockton Lake. Looking for check-ins for the net. Please call now. All right, looking towards Joplin, Carthage. Looking for check-ins for the net. We got anybody else? Please call now.
Yeah, they're over in Joplin. There's like, I'm not kidding you, 100 of them out there. They're just like, they're popping up like cancer over there.
All right, well, we're pointed towards Cassville, Missouri. We're trying to pick up a new ham down there that is having a hard time getting into the net, or hasn't been able to get into the net. So we're pointed right towards Cassville, Missouri. This is K0MAD. Looking for any last-minute check-ins before we switch over to the omnidirectional.
KF0THL.
Is that Delta Hotel Lima?
That's KF0THL.
There it is, THL. I thought it was DHL, like the carrier. Derek, are you actually in Cassville, or did you come up to the top of the hill?
I am up here at the Walmart parking lot, just in case.
Hey, you're still making a plenty good trip. You're 5. Of course, I don't know what you are. I had the preamp on, but you're over 5'9" with the preamp.
Okay, yeah, I've got my radio set on high, so I wasn't sure if lower mid would make it or not. So.
Yep, you're a 5'8" signal with no preamp, so you're doing awesome. I bet I could probably hear you from your house, even if you are right down there in the valley.
Yeah, I'd say you probably could. It's just, for me, it's a little bit clearer on my end up here on the receive side of things than it is down there on the side of that hill with all the trees and everything.
Oh, yeah. And then if there's any noise, like power line noise, it desenses the receiver even more. So, that's not surprising. Hey, thanks for getting in there, and good to hear you check in on the net. Join us every Thursday if you can. So with that, I'll say 7-3 to you, and good to have you joining the nets. KF0THL, KE0MAD, and the group.
All right, thanks, and I'm glad to be here. Glad to finally got to make it over here to one of these in time. Didn't have class tonight, so had plenty of time to make it. So yeah, all right, 7-3, KF0THL.
All right, and hey, also, if you want to know what you sound like on the radio or how your radio sounds, you can go on YouTube, look my call sign up. We're live streaming, and it'll get saved there on YouTube. So, anyway, I'll say 7-3. Do we have any further check-ins while I'm still pointed to the southwest? Please call now.
Yep, that's him. He joins us with our first meeting last weekend, so pretty neat. You got to check in, especially on Simplex net.
All right, nothing heard. We're back on the omnidirectional for any last-minute check-ins or any final comments for the net. This is KE0MAD. All right, we had if I can get it out, 10 check-ins, including myself. Thanks, everybody that checked in. And good to hear Derek. He's the one that come to the meeting last weekend. And so good to hear him get on the Simplex net. And I'll close the net out, return the frequency back to normal average use, and I'll say goodbye to the two that's in the live stream chat, which is Dustin and Dave. So 7-3 y'all. This is KE0MAD. Going to let the repeater go back to normal average use.